If you go on to enjoy the video, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing. It does really help me out a lot. And if you're into Funko Pops, I've just started a brand new channel dedicated to them. The link for that can be found in the description. And beat the random lottery that is FIFA points by buying the coins direct from u7buy.com. Use code TVM at checkout for a 5% discount, or if you're a new customer, get 8% discount. The link is down below. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new video. What? 81 rated Mario Gotze. I know, I'm rolling back the years with this one. He's new into the game. I say new, obviously, it's been a couple of weeks now. They released him with Charisma and Cavani and all the rest of it. They've done a flashback Cavani. By the time you're watching this, they may have already done a moment's Gotze, flashback Gotze. I don't know. It's 5:10 on Wednesday. I mean, I doubt they'll drop anything today, but they may have done. If they have done, I apologise. I'll probably review that as well. But I wanted to take a look at Gotze, A, because there was quite literally nothing else to do a video on, but also because he has had some really good cards in the past. This card, despite the fact that it's late into the game and is an 81 rated card, doesn't look horrendous. I mean, it's not great, obviously. 70 acceleration, 68 sprint speed. But he does have 4-star, 4-star. He's still got a high attacking work rate. He's 5'9" with 87 composure and 87 ball control, 84 dribbling, 83 reactions and balance. I mean, those are pretty decent stats for an 81 rated card. And then 85 short passing, 84 vision, 82 crossing, 81 long and curve as well. So it's not terrible for an 81 rated card, and there are plenty of objectives out there that require you to use obscure cards to get links to certain players. There's Managerial Masterpiece, which EA seem to be still pushing. This is a perfect card for that because he's very, very capable, and amongst other cards that are in and around the same quality, if not lower, he's going to blow them out of the water because he's got the quality there. In the dribbling and in the passing, he has the quality. Where he lacks is pace, and his physicals are not great, and his defensive stats are average. Well, less than average, but for a cam or centre mid cam, you wouldn't really expect them to be much higher than they are. But that's why the overall of the card is lower. So for example, if he had 80 pace with 80 defending, this would be an 83 rated card, if not even higher again. So that's why it's lower rated. Don't always look at the face stats and think, well, that's a trash card. Look a little bit deeper. With an engine, we can boost up the pace and we can just tweak a few other things here or there. He scores a couple of goals for me, one of which is so composed. I honestly thought he was going to miss, but I don't know, I had a little bit of confidence in him. The team I've got him in is a pretty good one. I reviewed Ballack in it as well. I've got Pereira ready to go when he gets his upgrade later today. I'm going to switch out Gotze, put probably Jari Litmanen in there, and then put Caputo up front in this team, as well as... Actually, I will put Jari Litmanen, I'll put Baggio in there, and I'll put Caputo in the team for his upgrade. So that is probably going to be the team for the Pereira and Caputo videos that I do for tomorrow. I think there's another what-if card getting upgraded tonight. Either way, in the team that he's in, sure, he's with quality, right? He's surrounded by really good players, but he still needs to perform. He still needs to live up to what they're capable of doing. The thing about reviewing players like this is that I will feel the difference between an 81 rated card and the players that are around him. You know, we've got Maradona, 92 moments, Ballack. That Iron Robin card is class. Big fan of that. Loads of high quality cards. So surely you'd think that I would be able to feel the difference between someone like Gotze and those cards. And I'm not just saying this just for the sake of making a video. I couldn't really tell half the time that he was a low-rated card. He would make forward runs. His skills were really nice, despite the fact that he's only got 71 strength. He could hold off defenders quite well. You could see that in the clip just then. He scored his fair share of goals. He was composed. His dribbling was quite nice. His ball control was good. His first touch was good. His passing was on point. Honestly, the only real problems I found with him was that his stamina was very low, so he was running out of steam quite quickly in games. The other part of the thing that I noticed really was his inability to move. He has no legs. His pace is absolutely atrocious. But when you've got your opponent penned in to this extent, like I did in a couple of the games I played in particular, it got to a point where we could dictate the play and the tempo, and I wouldn't need pace. You know, when you've got possession and you're not counter-attacking, you don't notice it as much. Even when counter-attacking, I had him as a centre mid. He was told to get forward. He had a massive reluctance to get back, but that's okay because I wasn't expecting him to get back. I didn't want him to try, actually, because that would have made the stamina even more of an issue. But look at this for a finish. I mean, that's a weak foot, and he literally just scoops it past the keeper. And that's a good goalkeeper. And he just sort of placed it past him. That's composure, because his finishing is only 76. His shot power is 75. He shouldn't be scoring goals regularly, but he was. Every time he got into a decent position, I could more or less rely on him. I wouldn't say it was 100% accurate, but I could more or less rely on him to score goals. And I'm not making this review for any other reason other than the fact that I picked up the card, thought I'd give him a go. I would have given you a complete honest review. But what my review was going to entail, before I even started, I thought, well, what would happen is he'll show some signs of doing some good things because he has some good stats. So he'll go into a game and you'll be able to, you'll pull off one or two good passes. He'll be good but inconsistent. That's what I thought. But what it turned out to be was this guy isn't just suitable for, the odd objective here or there. He's actually a player that you can rely on in those managerial masterpiece modes and so on. I want to take a time out here to talk about what I did here. I forced the ball to Gotze to see if he could finish, and in the end it actually fell back to him without me trying, and he scored. It was a really good goal with his left foot, good finish. I forced it back to him, and when I did it, I thought I would never normally have done that, so why did I do it? I was just trying to get a shot off with Gotze, and I shouldn't have bothered. But in the end, it worked out. But that's what happens in reviews, is you have to try and half force the ball to these players to see, what they're capable of doing and if they can do it well. And in that case, I think I forced it one touch too many, but either way, it worked out in the end. But either way, for Managerial Masterpiece in particular, this is an absolutely banging card. I know a lot of people are going to have decent teams in Managerial Masterpiece because they sort of they force in an Mbappe and then they put really low rated cards around him. Other people use a couple of 85s, like objective cards or whatever, or SBC cards, and then they'll force low-rated cards around him. But with this Mario Gotze, a lot of lag there. I do apologise. He did score a good goal though. With this Mario Gotze though, you've got a player who not only is pretty decent for an 81, he's actually quite fun to use, especially if you're a fan of any of the clubs that he's played for or him in general. He is actually a lot of fun. Definitely comes with his problems, of course. He's not the most agile of players. He's very slow. His stamina lets him down massively, despite the fact that he can hold off the odd defender here or there, wouldn't rely on his strength necessarily. He's not he's not a top card or anything. It's just a card that I could definitely use in objectives and not feel like he is letting the side down. I'm really looking forward to a moments card or a flashback card. It's almost inevitable. Do you know what's funny about this? And I only realised this yesterday. He's only 28 years of age. Mario Gotze has been around since I was in nappies, and I'm 33. So I don't know how life works in Germany, but it's treated him well. Hopefully he gets a very good card coming up soon, and look out for it, because I do like Mario Gotze in real life and in FIFA. So hopefully we can put him in a team with Iron Robin or something and see where we go from there. But if you have enjoyed this player review, want to see more of these sort of low-rated cards, whether they're worth it or not for Managerial Masterpiece and other objectives, hit the like button, let me know in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.